Hey everyone, this is Kim with Abundant Life Tarot, and it is that time again. We are doing our August monthly life, love, and abundance readings. And normally we've been working with the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle as our main feast for our readings. We incorporate a lot of different oracles, but the main feast was the Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle. This month, I decided to change it up a little bit and bring in the Numinous Tarot as our main course because I've been dying to use it for readings for others and I haven't really yet, and this is a perfect opportunity to start utilizing this deck and incorporating it into my tarot practice. And then also because I wanted to give the Mildred a rest. She has been working hard and strong. She is also one of my more popular decks for my paid client readings. And yeah, I thought we'll give the Mildred a rest. We'll try out a tarot deck and see how it goes. This is a general reading. So for those who really want some more specific information about your specific situation, I would suggest that you head on over to abundantlifetarot.com or to my Etsy shop, Abundant Life Shop, to check out my reading options. I even have a monthly forecast reading, and it can be specifically tailored to you, whereas this is a general reading and it's divided by astrological signs, and of course it can't encompass every specific thing for every person who's watching these videos. But how we work around that is by having a reading that's tailored and made for you and your situation. So just wanted to say that, as a quick little reminder that this is a general reading. So with all that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy. This reading, or all of the readings, are time-stamped, so you can bypass everyone else's readings and go specifically to your sign and get yourself a nice beverage, kick back, and enjoy. Much love, many blessings for the month of August for all of you. Hello Capricorns, this is your August Life, Love, and Abundance Tarot and Oracle reading. This is a monthly reading, so sit back, relax, and enjoy as we go through looking at the overall energies that you will be experiencing and in the month of August, and then how to navigate that. All right, let's get started. Let's first take a look at the overall overarching energies in the month of August for Capricorn. What are the overall overarching energies? What's the energy forecast for August for Capricorns who are watching this video? Nice. Okay. All right, so we've got cleanse. We've got manifest. Nice. And we've got transformation. So I'll probably touch upon this more in the reading, but I always like to start the reading off with the Dear Heart Oracle. And right off the bat, that comes to mind with cleanse is cleansing relationships that no longer work for you, friendships that make you feel less than, or friendships that deplete you, cleansing your home, cleansing your schedules, organizing, decluttering. That is a big theme for you in August, Capricorn. So it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. You're cleansing old hurts and cleansing old emotions that needed to be decluttered. Maybe you realize it's not so much other people, but that it starts with you. So you're cleansing some of your negative thought patterns this month. So don't be afraid by the cleanse card. It really comes as at a welcome time for you, that it could be cleansing of the inside of your car, cleansing of your home, like I said, cleansing of your workspace. to an actual emotional cleanse. As a result, you're going to be manifesting some beautiful things. Some beautiful things will be blossoming as a result of you clearing and cleansing space, making room for new, making room for new things to bloom, like life and love, like work, like dreams, and then also actually experiencing quite the transformation in the month of August. You will be, from all that you're doing, all that you're experiencing with the cleansing and manifesting, you will be transformed. Many of your friends and loved ones won't even really physically recognize you, as well as emotionally recognize you. You will have change. This is a big month for you in terms of growth and change and cleansing and purging and letting go. So applaud yourself, Capricorns. I'm applauding you. For the rest of the reading, we're now just going to lay out the cards, and then we'll do the reading in its entirety. So we're working with the Numinous Tarot this month. So Spirit, we are first asking, what do Capricorns need to confront, and what will they be confronting in the month of August? In life and love and in abundance, what will they be confronting? The first card that I jumped was Ace of Wands, or Ace of Candles traditionally. Okay, I'm going to read this in not the reverse, but have it upright and just kind of touch upon the reverse. What will they be confronting? Oh no, I can't have that many messages, Spirit. I need one more card. I have to keep the reading nice and tidy. We have the World, which is lovely. I guess Spirit's like, nope, sorry, I'm going to still sputter out some cards. And the Moon. Okay, I'm going to scoot these all the way out. All right. What tools will Capricorns be utilizing in the month of August? Or what tools can they use? Eight of Bells. Explorer of Bells. Nice. Any other tools, Spirit? Yes. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Diviner, the High Priestess. Interesting. All right, and what is the outcome in life, love, and abundance for Capricorns in the month of August, and for the coupled and single Capricorns? What will Capricorns be leaving behind in August and taking forward with them into September? Four of Tombs. What's the outcome card, and what will Capricorns be taking forward into September and leaving behind in August? Three of Bells. Two of Bells. Any other messages for the outcome? Yes. Mystic of Vials, which traditionally is the King of Cups in Rider-Waite-Smith. All right. What life changes will Capricorns be experiencing in the month of August? New career. Windfall. Okay. In terms of abundance for Capricorns for the month of August, what's happening for them in the abundance sphere of their lives, and what advice do you have, Spirit? Okay. I have to move some of my babies, my crystal babies. Take a divinely guided chance. Savings. Pay yourself first. This is a big theme for you in terms of savings. So we'll take a close look at that for you in the month of August. And then let's see about love. For love, for the single and couple Capricorns, what's happening in August? What's happening in August for the single and the couple? Reconciliation. Okay, a lot tumbled here, so I'm going to have to try to be as concise as I can. I don't know if I have room for all of these, and I'm being called to read all of them. So we'll just have to make do with the space we've got. I like to do massive spreads, as you can tell. I'll sit you in my lap. Selenite. That's the best I can do. All right, so, and then finally, what do Capricorns need to surrender in the month of August so they can live their best life? What do Capricorns need to surrender? This is going to be quite the reading. I'm glad you're settling in. Surrender to your full power. Wow. Okay. I'll stick you here. Okay. All right, let's dig in. So we have in the month of August the Ace of Candles or Ace of Wands. Okay, so Capricorns, in the month of August, what do you need to confront, or what will be being confronted is new beginnings and passions and pursuits. It's driving everything here in terms of your month. It is the new beginning that you really was hoping for. For some of you, it is a new career that brings a windfall of money, maybe a sign-on bonus for some of you, perhaps more money, an opportunity to actually get a raise with this new job or new career that you're starting. So you're cleansing yourself of an old job or old working type of situation. Maybe you weren't working, maybe you were unemployed, so you were cleansing that, and now you're moving forward to a new career and new windfalls of money. So that's very encouraging. The Magician came up, and it did turn up as reverse. And so in the month of August, I get a sense that for some of you Capricorns, you will be harnessing your energies of the Magician, but at times you will fall back onto old negative thought patterns where you don't believe that you can get things done. You don't think that you are able or smart enough or really even willing enough to get certain things accomplished in your new career or your new passion pursuits or your hobbies or your current job even. You don't know if you have what it takes. The cleansing of your negative thought patterns is key to you being able to manifest transformation and really finally realize, probably towards the mid to end part of August, your magician ability, that you have all that you need within you to be able to get anything you want accomplished. But you have had some programming, negative thought programming in your life that you need to cleanse and purge so that way you can manifest what you wish to manifest, right? Let me take a sip here. We have the World card, another major arcana. Actually, you have quite a few major arcana cards. So what that tells me, these are energies that for many Capricorns, you will just be experiencing. The minors are influences and energies that are malleable, that you can really work and change the direction of how it flows and moves. But in terms of, the overarching energies, it kind of ties into here, the world, towards the end of August, and for some Capricorns throughout August, you will feel like you have it all, that you've accomplished some things. You maybe have recently got a good review from your boss at work. Perhaps, you were worried at first about, if you were being perceived as a strong worker, but then you receive confirmation that you are. For some of you, you're finally starting to date again, actually go out on actual dates, while others are even just opening up to flirting. The World card also speaks to having some robust love for those who are in established relationships, having a robust connection, a sensual and sexual connection that's deeper and much more fulfilling. But literally, you've have to do some cleansing surrounding your body image, surrounding being concerned with how your partner is perceiving you. This is also for our single Capricorns. Sometimes there's body image issues. Even if you look amazing, you have these image issues that really, obscure the view of your partner. Like if you're in an actual established relationship, your partner sometimes can't really understand why you would be so concerned about your body image or what have you. So throughout the month of August, there's a sense of transformation inside of you, a new confidence that's emerging. I see that with the World card, and I see that with the Transformation card and the Manifest card, that you're manifesting some abundance, windfalls of money coming in, and you're starting to have a bigger, much more beautiful appreciation for yourself as you are, where you are right now. And that's powerful. That is quite the powerful place to be in. It's quite a change, though, from where you'll start. And it is important to constantly cleanse those thoughts that may come in and try to sabotage your progress. Especially if you're dating Capricorns, this also could sabotage. People think that they can hide their body shame or they can hide that, but it's like a beacon to people. It blinks and it can turn partners off. So you want to be mindful of that. Okay. In terms of tools that you'll be utilizing, we have the Eight of Bells, and it shows someone really distressed. Like the bells in this deck represents traditionally the swords. And so the Eight of Swords is someone who sometimes has their own undue stress when they're just not really able to see what's before them and actually say, you know what, things aren't as bad as they feel and see. So Spirit is asking you to remember to keep perspective about things. Don't get so alarmed if you're being called to have to cleanse, like if a pipe bursts, for example, hopefully not, and, water spills everywhere and you find that you now need to clean up your basement that you have long been putting it off. Well, now that's happening, but it's all in how you perceive things. It's not the end of the world, or maybe for some of you, you're worried about losing your job and then you end up quitting and finding a new career. It doesn't have to be stressful. The Explorer of Bells, the Knight of Swords, is about action, movement, going forward, forging ahead, having some mental clarity, sometimes being a little abrupt with it, but just getting it done. And I get a sense that at the start of the month, you may feel it daunting to cleanse and purge your life, emotionally and physically and around you in your home and work surroundings. But you will have the Knight of Swords backing you and thrusting you forward. And I know this to be true because we have the Wheel of Fortune here as another tool. It's saying, you know what? No matter what comes and goes in your life, no matter the ups or downs, remember that you have the power to manifest whatever it is that you need. You just have to believe. You have to cleanse your negative thought patterns so you can start to become in alignment with your powerful manifestational power. The transformation that you're going to have is finally understanding that. Finally understanding your power as the diviner. This is the high priestess traditionally. She knows so much. She has so much intuition and instincts pumping through her and all throughout her. And she is able to really harness it all. And whereas the magician is, taking this or that, maybe externally, maybe internally, but still knowing that he or she has all the tools. The diviner, all of this is coming from her within and her connection to higher power. So remember all of that as you move through the month of August. Remember, you are a powerful being, a co-creator with spirit to make your best life. So you have tools at your fingertips, Capricorns, to make it happen. You can do it. Let's take a look. Let's kind of do some breakaways here in terms of the oracle. So, for example, Spirit is giving you some advice here. Take a divinely guided chance. Let's read it here. It says, all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. I love that. It says, as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you're making room for what? New and more meaningful opportunities. That's what this is about. It's time to take a divinely guided chance. It's time to go off on a new beginning. Even if you have an established career, that doesn't mean that you can't start taking classes. That doesn't mean that you can't start dabbling and starting a business or even just embarking on a hobby with it. Take a divinely guided chance and move and take an action step forward, Spirit is saying. Some other tools this month and probably moving forward is savings and paying yourself first. Spirit is saying, look, you want to have some, financial stability in your future. Your power is in the now. You need to start saving and paying yourself first. Let's read it. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. And so again, making your money work for you now and in the future by saving, by being, tightening your bootstraps, making sure you're saving money and not frivolously spending it. And you will start to save and you'll be able to start taking trips. You will be able to start thinking about your early retirement. It's this notion that we have to wait until we're 65, 70, 80, some of us. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with working until the day you die. And if that's 100, whatever. But if you're like some of us who just want to enjoy life and not necessarily work the rest of your life, you don't have to buy into the notion that you have to work till you're 65. You could start now making steps or taking steps to retire at a much younger age. Food for thought. Okay? Food for thought. Surrender to your full power. Capricorns, your life is calling for you to step into your full power. rather than playing it small. Are there areas in your life, Capricorns, where you are playing it small, where you know that you really could be stepping out a bit further, pushing yourself out further, you know, pursuing something that really stirs your soul? It's time to stop playing small and surrender to your full power. Will it be easy to juggle your current life with your future life that you're trying to cultivate? No. But that's why we came here to this universal plane to play and to figure it out. All right, so let's move to the outcome cards. And let's take a look here. So we have the Four of Tomes, or the Four of Pentacles. And what I get a sense of here is that for some of you, you will start to accumulate some money. And we'll read the guidebook if we have a little time here for these cards, or read at least the highlighted keywords. The Four of Pentacles is saying, hey, you see how it's encased here with the lock? There's knowledge here. There is some prizes here, but it's under lock and key. What good is it really if you're not sharing it? So as you start to gain a better footing financially, as you start to save, I get a sense that you may tend to start to hoard, or you may start to fret and worry that this is going to go away. You need to relax that and not carry that into September. Be grateful for what you have. Circulate it by giving, donating, tithing, putting it back into a business of yours, putting it, you know, investing, but having that money circulating. Sometimes we think, oh, if we just hold it there, hold it in an account that's not accruing interest, just sit it there for a while, and it gets stagnant. It's not growing. It's not doing anything. You need it to circulate and grow and multiply so it can grow fuller and come back to you fuller and more robust. And then in terms of what else is going on, Three of Bells, which is traditionally Three of Swords. This is going to bring me to the love portion of the Capricorn reading here. So Three of Swords, is typically about grieving a heartbreak, and now having to pick yourself up and move on. So for some of you, let's look at the love cards that have come up. And this is for both the single and the couple. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Unrequited, I always mispronounce this. Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I want to first speak to the single Capricorns, the ones that may be dating people now. You may find yourself in a situation where you have unrequited love for someone, and you're kind of, sad about how that relationship has ended, and it's difficult to move on. And so that's expressing itself in the outcome card in August, and it's saying this is something you'll be confronting and dealing with, is that someone not reciprocating the feelings that you have for them. And that's a painful thing to go through. You're going to have to cleanse that negative dating experience so that way you can move forward and go on, because it's not serving you to try to continue forward with this. So don't continue to try to force something that isn't happening. If someone isn't reciprocating, there's a reason. It's not up to you to try to convince them to see it your way. It's up to them to, to pursue you just as much as you like to pursue them, right? It's got to have that balance. For our coupled up Capricorns, we have the reconciliation. And what I find interesting here is the Two of Bells came up, which is traditionally the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is typically dealing with having to make a choice, not knowing quite if you have all the information you need to make a proper choice, having to mentally weigh options, kind of being a little confused, not able to really see everything. And so for some of you out there, you will have to make a decision on whether or not you will want to have a reconciliation with a former partner. Some of you, this could be in a current relationship, whether or not you want to pursue further with this relationship because of a falling out that maybe you've had last month. But the card next to it says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So this could say, look, this could be the one that you're having a reconciliation with, the one that's coming up or continuously comes up, or the one that you're with right now that you need to reconcile with is the one. So you make the effort, go ahead and work it out. Now, for some of you, I don't get a great sense of you, but some of you, there will be a separation because you will tire of the unrequited love, the imbalance in the relationship. It's just not being reciprocated. Maybe it's not even so much about the chemistry, but maybe how much your partner gives in the family or gives to maintaining the home, and you're tired of carrying it, so you have a separation. While others, partners could be going on a long business trip, and maybe you've hopefully were able to reconcile a disagreement before they left. Maybe you did not, but you reconcile when they return. This may not be in a bad sense of separation. I don't get a sense that this would be a permanent separation for many of you, although it could be for some of you, where you made a decision that in order to move forward and have a much more meaningful and more connected relationship, and you need to move on from this person and find the more appropriate person for yourself, and you're surrendering to your full power in doing so. And then finally we have the Mystic of Vials. This is what energy that ultimately at the end of the month of August you will have. You will be at the end, for some of you, you'll meet a Mystic of Vials type of energy, a King of Cups, where he is, in full control of his emotions, and he, at times it could wear his heart on his sleeve, but he is clear about the fact that he loves and he wants to be in love. So for some of you, you will, after making the choice to leave someone who wasn't really showing that love for you, now will encounter someone who will, and that will be what you carry forward into September and beyond, while others of you will carry, after kind of going through some trials and tribulations through the month of August, after cleansing some negative thought patterns around life, love, and abundance, you then come to a much more emotionally balanced place, a much more emotionally fulfilled place, like the King of Cups, where you've transformed the situation from what it was in the beginning, some indecision, some confusion, some not really knowing, some brokenheartedness, some cleansing some old wounds, so you can make room for new love. So for those who are, starting to get out there and date, you're going to encounter someone towards the end of August that could very well be the one, and you will carry that energy on into September and beyond. So be on the lookout for that. So it's quite a beautiful month, I have to say. I'm just going to look really quickly at the key words for these. Okay. So some exciting part-time work may be coming, starting your own business. Yay. The Ace of Wands. Meeting with a career counselor, increased sales, launching new products, trusting your business ideas, a new business partner for some of you, funding a business venture, taking classes towards your new career. And Windfall. Let's look quickly at Windfall. Paying off debts finally being able to draw a paycheck so you can pay off debts, a healthy and positive change in spending habits, yay, and learning how to receive, yay. Those are all positive things, and that ties into the savings and paying yourself first. You're reining in that spending, and now you're starting to save. Wow, what a beautiful month, Capricorns. You all deserve it. And I just want to wish you a very abundantly blessed August. And I thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next video. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Kim, and I am doing Aquarius's Life, Love, and Abundance reading for the month of August. I just realized I don't have my little jewelry. I took a shower, washed my hair this evening, and didn't get a chance to put on my beads and things, so get my bare wrists. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna open up with the Dear Heart Oracle. We're looking at the overall energies that Aquarians will be experiencing in the month of August. What's going on with Aquarians? Okay, what's going on with Aquarians? Okay, wisdom. Any other messages, Spirit? All right, let's do the 3, 2. Okay. All right. So we have gratitude, wisdom, and peace. Wow, some beautiful energies for the month of August for Aquarians. This card is saying that you will be in immense gratitude for wisdom that's being bestowed upon you and wisdom that you have to give to others. And then there's this greater sense of peace, some beautiful, peaceful energies in the month of August for you. Beautiful gratitude energies. For a few of you, it's a call for more gratitude. The wisdom of, always making sure that you stay grateful and knowing that is how we keep that beautiful flow of attracting wonderful things to us as we give out to others, and then we are grateful for what we receive. It's that beautiful cycle. So beautiful energies. We're going to lay out the cards, and then we'll do the reading with the remainder of the cards, and we're going to work with the Numinous Tarot. So for the month of August, what will Aquarians be confronting or facing in life, love, and abundance? What's going on in August for our Aquarian friends in life, love, and abundance? What are they confronting? Okay. That's what happened with the Capricorn. I only wanted to have like 3 cards because I didn't want massively long readings. But then, of course, 4 jump and I can't turn it away because Spirit is saying don't turn it away, so I won't. And next up, what tools will Aquarians be utilizing in the month of August? And what tools can they use? What tools will Aquarians be utilizing? Dreamer of Vials. Two of Vials. Nice. Ace of Bells. Creator of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Aquarians. All right, for the outcome, what's happening in life, love, and abundance for Aquarians in the month of August for single and coupled Aquarians? And what will they be leaving behind and taking forward into September and leaving behind in August? 8 of Candles. What will Aquarians be leaving behind in August and taking forward into September? What is the outcome card? Justice. What is the outcome cards in life, love, and abundance for Aquarians? Okay. Mystic of Tones. And 2 of Tones. Okay, let's see what life changes will Aquarians be facing in the month of August. Butterfly Oracle. What life changes? You are stronger than you know. End of an era. And body changes. So we'll probably look at the guidebook for some of the meanings here, but we'll first go off on intuition, and then we'll see if there's any additional key phrases that we want to pick up on. Well, okay. Gorgeous. And then let's see for abundance, what's happening for Aquarians for August, and what advice, Spirit, do you have for Aquarians? Gratitude. That's interesting word. Gratitude. Oh, okay. All right. So we have gratitude list. Focus. Trying to make it focus. And donations, tithing, and charitable work. So that's interesting. So actually maybe the gratitude is maybe a call to stay in gratitude this month and really focus in on it and write it down if you need to. It'll really help you. So if you're going on vacation, bring some pen and paper so that way you can write out all the things that you are grateful for. It's going to be quite important, I think, in the month of August. All right, let's look at love for the coupled and single Aquarians. What's happening in the love arena with the Romance Angels Oracle? Pay attention to the red flags. Healing family issues. And flirt. All right. And then finally, what do Aquarians need to surrender in August? So let me detach on a whole operation. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have surrender to creativity and surrender to spirit. So I'm going to need to figure out where I'm going to put these guys, probably down here. Okay, Aquarians, let's dig right on in because we've got a lot to discuss here. So in terms of the month of August, well, you have a lot to be grateful for. And Spirit right off the jump says, look, maybe you haven't been spending enough time in gratitude about what you do have, and it's time for you to sit and reflect on all that you have to be grateful for. So make sure that you find time to sit and think about that this month. And then we have the gratitude list card that comes up for your abundance. It says counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. And gratitude will really help you with centering. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. And so what I get a sense of here is that it's going to be important for you to begin to start donating your time, donating money, donating charitable work, charitable goods, in order to make sure that you are staying in a gratitude state of mind, and also giving. And then in turn, once you start to give, you will start to receive. It is that cycle. And I get a sense that the World card shows that you will attain this. You will have this. This will be something that you will be facing and dealing with, but in a positive way. 3 of Pentacles shows this young man at work. He's studying, he's working. So there's going to be quite a bit of building a business, growing your work, growing at your workplace, growing in your job in the month of August. There's going to be marked growth, and people are going to start to lean on you, and you start to lean on them. Your, home life starts to get more stable. You are able to now see the value in partnering with others to get the work done. The Star card, wow. The Star card is something that you'll be dealing with and facing in August is hope and having dreams come true. It may be some of you going on a trip. For some of you, maybe starting that business finally starting to see a profit. Maybe for some of you, that hope of starting a new relationship happens, or maybe that flirtation starts to build into something else. So it's a beautiful card to receive. It goes with the peace card. It goes with you were hopeful for peace and you received peace. And this is supported by the Explorer of Vials. We have the Knight of Cups, traditional in the Rider-Waite-Smith. This is about moving forward emotionally, having that movement in terms of you're now taking steps to be grateful. You're taking steps to feel good. You're taking steps. Now, you may party a little much in August, some Aquarians, and so that could be why you're having a good time. But overall, you're feeling good. You're feeling grateful. So don't forget to really take stock of all that you should be grateful for, all that you are grateful for. Take stock in it. It will definitely help you in your manifestational powers. In terms of also what's going on over here in terms of life changes, it says you're stronger than you know, and you are stronger than you realize. Now you have the wisdom, though. You're on the other side of that. Some of you will be starting a new fitness regimen. Some of you will realize how far you've come. Maybe you've been on a workout regimen and now you're starting to see the body changes, while others are being called to start a new regimen to take care of yourself. You are you know, feeling much more healthier, and you're feeling much more stronger. And then in terms of an end of an era, there's some things coming to an end, coming to completion, but not in a very like scary kind of way, but in a beautiful way where it's like, okay, now I'm going to move forward with a new project or a new relationship or a new situation or a new home. This is, or, you know, I no longer hang out with these folks. I hang out with these people, and, or I'm retiring. So, you know, there's a lot of that kind of change going on for Aquarians, and that's beautiful. You know, it's a beautiful thing here. We have, for tools that you have at your fingertips, and what you will have at your fingertips is the Dreamer of Cups, Dreamer of Vials, traditionally the Page of Cups. And it's saying, you know, Spirit's saying you will have that wonder and awe about love and life in the month of August. And that's going to be what helps you to navigate through all that you need to navigate through. You are stronger than you know, but you don't get so hung down in feeling sorry for yourself. You stay hopeful and optimistic about the future. You stay wondering how to make your life better, how to make your love life better. And that's the air that you need to stay in. You need to stay into a place of gratitude. Even if you're single and you're trying to date, be grateful for your singlehood. Have that wisdom to know that that is what's going to bring you closer and faster to the relationship you want. And right next to it is the Two of Vials. The Two of Cups here is saying that, again, being grateful for the connections that you do have, the partner that you have. Don't take that partner for granted. In that gratitude list, put your partner at the top if you're in a relationship. Let them know that you value them. Let them know that you're thinking of them, and that, you know, if you have to go away on a trip, that you will miss them and that they mean a lot to you, that your relationship is strong. So the Spirit is calling you to make sure that you let your partner know that you're grateful for them, and to know that that is inner wisdom that you have to maintain the peace that you have been so much after, and you will be receiving. You'll have clarity of thought. You will have new thought, new ideas coming all the time throughout the month of August, from beginning to end, about new ways of doing things, about new ways of saving money, about new ways of running your household. Just all these different things are becoming crystallized and clear in your mind, and about how to show love, how to be strong enough to balance everything that you have to balance, as well as keep a loving partnership with your partner, as well as, if you're single, to start dating. It's not going to be easy to juggle everything, but that's okay, because you're going to have peace that you've been cultivating, and you are stronger than you know, because you've been working on your inner and outer strength. As we see with the Creator of Tomes, the Creator of Pentacles. This is, an earthy court card with basically the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is about creating that beautiful home, creating that abundant life for their family, for themselves, for their bodies. They're healthy, they're fit, they're strong. It's the end of an era of them not feeling confident about their bodies. They now feel very confident. Aquarians will definitely experience a bounty as a result of embracing taking care of home, taking care of body, taking care of self, taking care of finances, and doing it like a boss, doing it like a queen. That is what, in August, the tools that our Aquarian friends will be working with. And then we have, as the outcome cards, the Eight of Candles, which is the Eight of Wands as an outcome energy. So there's some fast moving energy in terms of passion pursuits coming through. And it's going to be taking you through the month of September as well. You just are kind of flying by the seat of your pants here. It says surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. That's what the Ace of Bells and the Eight of Candles, Aquarians. And the advice the Spirit has while you are surrendering to your creativity in the month of August, Spirit's advice to you is to surrender to Spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. So that goes for life, love, and abundance. You know, surrender to Spirit when you've done everything to push your endeavor along, your pursuit, your love, your whatever you have put out there. Allow Spirit now to do its magic, and Spirit will do just that. Justice. And we'll look at the love cards here now. Let's look at the love cards. We have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you that there could be trouble in paradise or trouble in the relationship, or a potential red flag for someone that you may be starting to consider dating. Like the Justice card tells me that in the end, things will be all right. Things will be balanced. Things will work out. But nevertheless, you should always pay attention to red flags. Sometimes it's nothing, and sometimes it's something. It's better to look at things closely than to not look at them at all and then be in a situation where you are mired in a mess. You don't want to be mired in a mess. You want to have justice, and you will. You will see the red flags in the potential partner and move away and find someone else to date. You will see the red flags where your partner is not feeling valued, and you will have the wisdom to be grateful and show gratitude by little gifts if they respond to gifts, or give them words of affirmation, or perk up their spirits and, really get them going and get them happy about their life. Because they might be feeling a little down, and you are in a place now where you're able to pick them up. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And so this is also for those who have families, healing family issues within your own family dynamic in your home with your children, and as well as your own relationships with your parents. There's finally some healing that's happening and some progress that's happening. Use some rose quartz, Aquarians, in your home, throughout your home. Place different pieces throughout the home to bring harmony and love and healing to your family. And household. And then we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So also with being grateful and showing signs of gratitude and showing so much love and abundance to your lover or your partner, flirt with them. Make them feel like they're the sexiest beings around, and have fun doing so. That's how you maintain that harmonious peace that you need, so you can feel like you're in a strong partnership with your partner. For those who are single, Aquarians, you're being told by Spirit to start flirting again, start getting back out there. Even if you don't have a lot of time to date, and that's understandable, you've got a lot to juggle here, and we'll talk about that in a moment. You have a lot to juggle, but you still want to make a little bit of time for flirting and just having connections. Even if nothing serious comes about it, that's okay. You can still flirt and kind of build your, mojo and date and have fun, and that's what it's about. And being grateful for that single time that you have where you can flirt with multiple parties and do it safely, of course, and possibly meet someone that is, going to be date worthy. We have the Mystic of Tomes, which is the King of Pentacles, and then Two of Pentacles next to it. I get a sense that you're going to feel a little overwhelmed at times by trying to juggle so many things in the air, in terms of your life, your home, your work, your business, your family, your finances. And at times you're going to be like, how am I going to get everything done? You are stronger than you know and wiser than you know. And you just need to remember to surrender to spirit when you start to feel overwhelmed towards the end of the month. And this is what you can carry forward into the month of September. Don't forget to, once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you, and things will get done. Things will happen. Things will move forward. I wanted to look at the guidebook for You Are Stronger Than You Know, or just for the Butterfly Oracle. So yeah, it says, challenging situations show your inner strength, especially when you seem to have no choice but to handle the matter directly. This card is encouraging you to keep going and to call upon the deep well of strength that God has given you. It is within you now, and you can draw it upward to serve you like a tree drinking water through its roots. While you may feel like giving up, this is a time to persevere. It's a self-test so that you can gauge how much strength you truly have. After the situation is resolved, you'll feel safer and more confident because you'll know that you can rely upon yourself. Additional meaning: strength training at the gym, asserting yourself, not backing down, fighting peacefully for your health and wellness, championing a cause. You are stronger than you know. It's awesome. And then it's right sitting next to body changes, which is why I feel like many of you are going to start strength training, start taking care of your body, start getting more rest, start recognizing some signs and symptoms in your body that it was fatigued and needing your attention before it gets sick, before things start to happen. That's that wisdom that keeps that healthy well-being and harmony in your life. Body changes is, some of the key words are a new exercise program, changing your healthcare regimen, improving your diet, getting a makeover. Some of you will get physically changed as well as emotionally changed in the month of August. And that's what you'll be carrying forward through the month of September and beyond. The Mystic of Tomes says you will champion this. You will champion the diet in your household. You will, if you're a parent, you will start a healthy regimen for your family. You will be able to have the power to do so. It may not come easy, but you will surrender to spirit to get yourself through. And then we have End of an Era. Like chapters in a book, life has eras that begin and end. You drew this card because the cycle of beginnings and endings is touching you right now. It's important to be very gentle with yourself during times of change. Think of the butterfly in the cocoon, dormant in preparation for a rebirth with wings. You're in a similar state right now. So please practice daily self-care and don't feel guilty about saying no to extra activities so that you can rest, heal, and prepare for the next era ahead. Additional meanings: take time to grieve over losses and transitions. Make plans for what you wish to do next. Seek help from a counselor or support group. So Aquarians, some of you will be still getting over grief and getting over losses and transitions and having to move forward into a new era, while others of you need to sit down, see what you're grateful for, see what you're ready to release, and write a list and get clear on what you plan to do next for the next 3 to 5, 10 years. Time to start to plan and move on to the next era and next career or phase in your life. Whether you're single, it's now time to prepare for ending that era of singlehood, to whether it's time to end a relationship that is no longer serving you. That is the influx that the Aquarians find themselves in the month of August. But it's beautiful. It is a powerful time of endings and beginnings for you. But don't forget to remain grateful. Don't forget. I get a sense you won't. It's just all over the place here in your reading. And so I wish you a much loved, highly blessed August, my lovely Aquarians. And I thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hello, Pisces. This is your life, love, and abundance reading for the month of August. And this is a monthly reading. We're going to first start off with the Dear Heart Oracle, looking at the overall overarching energies that you'll be experiencing in the month of August. I always like to start off with the Dear Heart Oracle. See what energies we are working with. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have cleanse, we have gratitude, and we have mystery. So for the month of August, there's a great sense of a need to cleanse, to purge, to cleanse your car, cleanse your home, cleanse your workspace, cleanse relationships, cleanse old wounds and old hurts. Cleansing your physical space as well as your internal heart space in the month of August is what's going on. And also a great sense of gratitude, or a call or a need for more gratitude is what you'll be experiencing in the month of August as well. And finally, there's certain mysteries that you just don't know, and you're just going to have to kind of go with the flow and surrender to what the mysteries of life are, or whatever, you know, you've been trying to have, like, get answers to. You just don't know. You will just have to surrender to what it is, because you may not, you know, be able to move it as fast as you'd like, or get the information as fast as you like. Now we are going to use the Numinous Tarot for the main portion of the reading. And we're going to ask Spirit, what do we need to confront? What will Pisces be confronting in the month of August in life, love, and abundance? Or what will they be confronting, and what will they be confronting, and what do they need to confront? Any other messages for Pisces Spirit? Explorer tomes. All right. What tools will Pisces be utilizing in the month of August? What tools will Pisces be utilizing? I'm going to lay out the cards before we do the reading. And then finally the outcome cards. For the month of August, what is happening? What will be the outcome card for Pisces in life, love, and abundance? And what will they be leaving behind in August? And what will Pisces be taking forward with them into September? In other words, what's the outcome cards We have 10 of candles. Ten of bells. And 5 of bells. All right. Life changes. What life changes will Pisces be going through in the month of August? Thank you, Spirit, in advance for your light and guidance. What life changes? Okay, makes sense. Any others? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we've got hobbies and moving. Okay, for abundance for Pisces in the month of August, what's happening for Pisces with abundance, and what advice do you have? God is your source. Any other messages, Spirit? Obstacles and blocks are lifted. In terms of love for coupled and single Pisces for the month of August, what's happening in love, and what advice do you have, Spirit? Let your friends help you. Romantic feelings. And what do Pisces need to surrender in the month of August? Any others? 3, 2, 1. Okay, surrender to inner peace and surrender to miracles. That is quite beautiful. Let's see, where can we put you? Just down there. All right, let's dig right on in. So, in the month of August, Pisces, we start out with the Magician. And that tells me that right off the bat in the beginning of August, you feel this great sense of needing to purge, cleanse. Just, you know, maybe you're preparing for a yard sale or a garage sale. Perhaps you just want to cleanse and purge your home, or it's symbolic of purging and cleansing for your emotional state. There's also a call and an actual tempering that's happening in your life. Temperance comes in to bring that balance, whereas before things may have been out of whack. You know, maybe you've been drinking too much, maybe you've been working too much, maybe you've been partying too much, or doing too much of something. This month in August, that's being tempered, and that's awesome. If things are finally starting to have more of a balance to it, and that's much needed and much appreciated by you. And then also we have the Explorer of Tomes, or the Knight of Pentacles, where you're now starting to take stock of where you are and where you're trying to go, and take methodical steps and moving towards your goals slowly but surely. You're not quite sure of what's going to come and unfold in life and love, but you are surrendering to the mystery and just going with the flow and recognizing that God is your source. It says here, everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And then obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Stay centered. See how gratitude is centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So you're cleansing, purging, making room for the new of what's to come in. You're staying centered by being grateful and remaining in gratitude, and being patient as well as you move forward through the month of August, because the things that you're building for your home, for your future, for your family are going to take some time, a year or more at least. So you need to bring your patience and understand that although it's slow going, it doesn't mean that there's obstacles. In fact, Spirit is lifting those obstacles and blocks so you can move forward in terms of moving forward, actually. And I'm going to read from the guidebook in just a moment, but we have hobbies. We see that you are continuing hobbies, or maybe starting a new hobby and seeing where it goes. You had been thinking in the past that you didn't have enough time, but something's going to end, or something's going to come up to allow more space and time for you to kind of play and have time to play with your hobbies. And then some of you will actually be moving jobs, moving residences, movement where the family is now being divided, and one family's moving here, part of the family's moving there. So we'll look at the guidebook for hobbies. So it says, how are you spending your free time, dear one? When you're going through life changes, hobbies can provide a stress outlet and meaningful foundation. Your card is guiding you to invest in these pursuits as a way to relax, learn, and enjoy yourself. You love to stay busy, and these interests bring fun into your hectic life. Hobbies can be productive, as many people turn them into careers. So imagine that you have unlimited time, energy, and money available for a hobby. What's the first one that comes to mind? That's your inner truth, and there's always a way to make it work on any budget and schedule. Joining a group related to your hobby is a wonderful way to make new friends who can be there for you during the next part of your life. Any change, even a positive one, can be stressful, but with playful outlets like hobbies and good friends, it can feel purposeful and joyful. Additional meanings: self-employment, a career based on your passions, trying something new, and balancing work and play. That's cool. Finally, you're going to have a balance of work and play. And then moving. Let's look at moving. This card indicates that you are moving or just moved into a new home. This is a huge change affecting every part of your life. On the one hand, it is wonderful. It is a wonderful way to clear the energy and start anew. On the other hand, the upheaval can be very disruptive. This card acknowledges how much your current or impending move affects you. With this relocation, self-care becomes even more important. Take time to rest instead of rushing to get everything immediately completed. Keep up your normal routines of exercise and healthful eating. You need your strength and energy for this move, and during the adjustment period as well. Self-care also includes exploring your new neighborhood and making new friends. Additional meanings for this card is changing your workplace, redecorating or remodeling for some of you, a second home or a vacation. Nice. Some of you will be moving to a vacation. Moving your body through a new exercise program and an emotionally moving experience. So I get that sense as well. So let's look at some of the tools, Pisces, that you will be utilizing. So in the month of August, you have the 10 of Tomes or 10 of Pentacles, that fulfillment. Spirit is saying you're going to be feeling fulfilled, feeling grateful, feeling immensely just grateful for all that you have accomplished, all that you have, everything that you've manifested. You are grateful for. So Spirit is saying continue that gratitude. It will serve you well. It will pave the way for more things to come into your life. As you are more grateful, more things come to you. It is just that beautiful cycle. And then we have the Dreamer of Vials, or the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is saying, hey, through the stress, through things, getting a little stressful, as you purge, as you cleanse your thoughts, as you cleanse negative thought patterns, as you cleanse, your physical space and your emotional space, remember to remain optimistic, remain jovial, lighthearted, youthful, in terms of remaining lustful about what's to come, what's around the corner next, and just being optimistic. Don't be so scared about not knowing what's around the corner. Just trust and know that whatever is behind the next corner or around the corner, you will be okay. You will have what it takes to navigate that corner. And speaking of, you have the Mystic of Bells, the King of Swords, and you see how this person is in it looks like they have wind chimes attached to their wheelchair, I think, wheelchair wheels. They just around the corner, you have the King of Swords, that King of Swords energy that's, at sharp, razor sharp focus, able to navigate those sharp turns easily, effortlessly, with clarity of mind moving forward. At times you may be a little brash, a little, a little sharp tongue, but it's getting things done. It's making things happen. And you are really at the top of your game. Then we have in the outcome position, we have the 10 of Candles, which is the 10 of Wands. We have the 10 of Bells, which is the 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Bells, which is the 5 of Swords. A lot of endings and new beginnings happening. So a lot of upheaval happening, a lot of movement to a new home, having to try to remain positive when you feel a little defeated, when you feel like maybe you didn't want to have to move, but you were forced to move, or perhaps maybe you feel like, the landlord has gotten the upper hand in the situation and you don't feel like it's a fair thing that's happened, but nevertheless you're moving. This is really, even though it looks bad in terms of it being the 10 of Candles, 10 of Bells, it's not. It's an ending. It's an ending of carrying maybe, a burdensome household, or, a family member who was putting a lot on you and now they're leaving. So that's a good thing. Surrendering to inner peace is some advice for you on what's happening for you in the month of August. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily, Pisces. And then remember to surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen. Okay, so surrendering to miracles, surrendering to inner peace this month, surrendering to gratitude is going to be super important, and recognizing that a job is not your source, a boyfriend or a woman or any other outside entity outside of you and your relationship with your God connection. Your God or you is your source. Okay? So just remember that. And, you know, if it's the ending of a job and the beginning of a new job, moving from one situation to another, just know that now you're no longer carrying the burdens of that old job, and you can surrender that so you can move forward and feel a little bit of some balance and justice in that situation. Okay? In terms of love, for the single Pisces, it says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And also romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Maybe you've been pushing down, suppressing your feelings for someone, or suppressing the fact that you want to be in love, single Pisces. Now it's time to just go ahead and deal with it. You want to be in love. Let your friends help you. If they have someone they want to set you up on a date, go on the date, take a chance. It could turn out well. It may not always turn out well, but you're putting yourself out there, and you could definitely strike it rich with a great love interest. And, you know, that's worth it, right? It's worth taking that chance, even if, you know, it may not turn out the way you like. Getting yourself out there, putting yourself out there is important for the next steps of preparing you for meeting the love of your life. For the coupled up Pisces, letting your friends help you. If your friends are planning a quick little trip away, instead of always saying no, 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 or ignoring your friends' phone calls, go ahead and go with them. Have fun, relax, let your hair hang down. It'll be good for you. Even if it's a short weekend getaway, and so that way your partner can miss you, you can miss them, and you can come back rejuvenated. Talk and confide with your friends. They want to be there for you, so they want to hear what's going on with you. Lean on them. They're wanting that for you in the month of August. And romantic feelings, this is same for the coupled up Pisces. Romantic feelings are finally starting to grow, but a lot of the time you're feeling really like everything, you're carrying the burdens of the family, and like it's hard to maintain the romantic feelings. But the Spirit is saying, you know what? No matter what's going on around you, or what's ending, what's beginning, whether you're in the midst of a very big move, you still need to maintain your romantic feelings with your partner, so both of you guys could have your love tanks filled up, and so you can both be fulfilled and grateful for one another. So just be mindful of that, because towards the end of the month of August, your partner could be feeling like you're not very grateful for them, and you don't want to carry that energy into September. You want to heal that by showing your romantic side, by showing your gratitude, and giving your partner your time, your energy, gifts, your words of affirmation. And so it's quite a beautiful time here. In terms of manifesting, you know, the move and having a successful move, it's going to be important for you to cleanse what you have and not take a lot of the junk on over when you move. And as the magician, as at the outset of your month, you will be able to do that. Pisces, you have, or for some reason, you are one of the more organized of the zodiac signs in terms of being able to get things done, being focused and working with getting things done. So remember to, you know, to not have to feel like you have to do it all on your own. You don't. And I get a sense that the temperance is also the temperance of tempering your negative thought patterns and kind of bringing a more positive force in there, where now love can enter into your life, whereas before it didn't really feel like, you know, maybe perhaps you were really open to love coming in for our single Pisces, but now in August you feel more confident. Now, is it going to immediately show up in terms of a brand new love? Well, for some of you, yes, there will be the buddings of a potential romance, but for many of you, no. You'll go on a few dates, but then probably in September or October, you could definitely find yourself meeting someone worthwhile to pursue. So just remain optimistic about your love life. It's super duper important to mind your thoughts and make sure that they are moving, that your thoughts are in alignment with your dreams, and that your actions are also in alignment with your thoughts, and that everything is moving. It may not move at the pace that you like. You know, the Pentacles, which is what this card is traditionally known for, says it's going to take some time to move towards the life that you're trying to have, the career that you're trying to manifest. But as long as you remain optimistic, the obstacles and blocks will be lifted. But you have to mind your thoughts, and you will. You will surrender to inner peace, and you will surrender to miracles. So it's going to be a hectic kind of a pace that you are sometimes used to, Pisces, but this is going to be a little more taxing on you, because it's going to challenge you to really remember some truths, like God is your source, and that you need to be open to miracles happening, and surrendering to not having all the answers before you, and just trusting that everything's going to unfold the way it needs to. But I get a sense that you will do that just fine. All right, my dears, I wish you a very blessed and abundant August, and I thank you all so much for watching. Much love. Bye.